Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Advaith Pillai, and today we are going to be continuing our RAM TP course, which is Raising Mathematician Foundations Training Programs course. And today we are going to be looking at session 1, which was on cryptography. Okay guys, so let's start now. So first of all, let's look at what is cryptography. It's the way of communicating through codes or ciphers for safer and secure communication. It's also called as cryptology. Okay guys, so cryptology is a Greek word and it consists of two Greek words. The first word is kryptos, which means hidden, and logos, which means written, writing a word. Okay, so cryptology is basically a Greek word. Now, there are many applications for cryptology. For example, military purpose, digital payment, cryptocurrency, password, etc. Okay guys, now let's continue. Now, let's look at the terminology for cryptography. So, first of all, there's a plain text. So, plain text is the undecoded, like the plain text, which is yet to be changed into codes. Okay, guys. And the cipher text is the coded text, which has been changed into the cipher so that it can be safe and more secure. Encryption key. Encryption key is the key used for coding. So it's like a pattern that can be used to code the word into a more like a secretive word. Okay guys, and decryption key is the key used for decoding. If you know the pattern, you can also decode it back into its plain text. Okay guys, now cryptologist, a person who knows how to code and decode is known as a cryptologist. And cryptanalyst, a person who knows to analyze and break the crypto system. Okay guys, so now we are going to be looking at the ciphers covered in this video. So in this video we are going to be covering Tic Tac Toe Cipher, Scytale Cipher and Scytale Cipher. Okay guys, so now let's start with the Tic Tac Toe Cipher. So first of all, the Tic Tac Toe code uses the 3x3 grid of the game of the same name, also known as OXO grid. Okay guys, so we all know the game Tic Tac Toe. The grid is composed of two vertical lines and two horizontal lines, delimiting 9 distinct spaces. That is the character. That is this. Like it looks like a hashtag symbol. Look, if we make two vertical lines and then two horizontal lines, it will be a 9-box grid. Okay, guys. But in bigger size. It's basically the hashtag symbol, but it's a bigger version. In this grid are written the 26 letters of the alphabet. 3 by boxes, except for the last one that it contains only 2. Okay guys, we'll look into this. Each letter is then symbolized by a symbol characterizing its location in the grid. 2 to 4 lines to indicate the position of the box and a point to indicate the position of the letter. Okay guys, now let's look at it. Now if you can see, we made a tic-tac-toe grid. Okay, then we write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay, but there's only alphabet still I. Okay, now for the rest of the alphabets we make another grid, but this time we add pointers in them. Okay, so we add like dots inside of them, and then we write the rest of them J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay guys, and there are still 8 of the alphabets left, which is S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and for that we make an X, which is like a grid, like an X grid, and then we write S, T, U, V, and then we make it again, and we'll like follow the pattern for making dots for the rest of the 4 alphabets for W, X, Y, and Z with dots. Okay guys, now let's look at how this works. So if you can see A is placed in this grid space. So A is being written like this, if you can see in the bottom part, and then B looks like this. So B is written like this, and same goes for C, like this, just like this, and D is written as this. So this is how this works. Okay guys, and the middle one, which is E is a completely closed shape, so it's like a square. Okay guys, now let's look at this grid, which consists of J to R. For this one, J looks like A, like in the shape of the grid, but it has a dot in the corner of it. So J is written as this, like the A shape, but with a dot inside of it. This goes for each of the letters. Okay guys, now let's look at S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So S is written as this, V, as you can see in its grid. So it's written as V like this here, and then T is written as this, and same goes for U and V. And for W, X, Y and Z, it's written as the same but with dots inside of it according to the thing. So W is written as the V again as we see here, but it has a dot inside of it. So we write W as this V and a dot inside of it. Okay guys, so this is how Tic Tac Toe Cipher works. Now let's move on. So the next thing we are going to see is the Scytale Cipher. So the Scytale encryption uses a cylinder and a band characterized by its number of turns, L of the band around the cylinder. Okay guys, this message is written along the cylinder, one letter per band, and when the end is reached, go to a new line. If needed, complete the last line with another character, example X or underscore. Okay, the ciphered message is the band unrolled, that is the message read by column. Scytale decryption requires to know the number n of letters by turn of the band, the size of the cylinder, or L, the number of turns around the cylinder. Okay guys, so if you guys can see, if we take a long ribbon of paper, and if like it will be really hard to understand, but if you take the same ribbon and then like wrap it around a cylinder, you can see the decrypted text, which is killing tomorrow midnight. You can see this can be used between troops of the military and stuff. So if let's look at the other example. If you can see, the ribbon is without the wrapping, the ribbon, like the letters would look like this: STSFEROL. Like I hope you understand. Now if we wrap it around, you can see the real message: send more troops to southern flank hand. Okay guys, so this is how Scytale Cipher works. Now let's move on to our last cipher for the day, which is the Caesar Cipher. Okay, so the Caesar cipher is like encryption with Caesar code is based on an alphabet shift, move of letters further in the alphabet. It is a monoalphabetic substitution cipher, that is, a same letter is replaced with only one other, always the same for given cipher message. The most commonly used shift offset is by 3 letters. Okay guys, so this means that if we have A and we need to decode it, I mean, if like we need to encode it, like we need to make it change into a ciphertext. So let's look at the example here first of all. So we have the word decode X. Okay guys, crypt decode X with a shift of 3. Okay, so like let's look at the first letter, which is D. To encrypt D, take the alphabet and look like 3 letters after, which is G, because D, E, F and G, because E, F and G. Okay guys, so D is changed into G. So this is how it works. And if it's like one of the later ends, like X, Y and Z, it like changes, like if it's X, it goes to Y, it goes to Z, but it's only 2 and we are looking for a shift of 3, so it comes back to A. So that's how it works for X, Y and Z. Okay guys, so decode X is coded like GFRGHA with a shift of 3. Okay guys, so this is how Caesar cipher works. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Bye guys and stay safe.